It's either you adapt or you die. In the era of AI and how fast things are coming along, I'm coming to the realization that if you're not adapting AI into your business, like how every single other business is, you're going to get fucking smoked. Like with every single business and how business has been for the past fucking 1,000 years, competition will always smoke you if you let them get advantage of you. If you don't adapt the things that they're adapting into their business and certain parts, obviously, you're gonna get smoked. And with AI, that being the new trend, that being the new, I guess, what do we call it? I wouldn't say trend because I think AI is here to stay. I don't really think it's here to, just, AI is gonna come and go. No, AI is here to stay, and it's here to take over probably most businesses in life as we know it. And we've already been seeing it. I think it was, it was a business. Don't quote me on which one it was. Can't remember which one. But I believe an entire segment of the business, I think it might have been HR or some department, got completely taken over by AI. And it was, I think, 1,600 people lost their jobs, or somewhere around those lines. I believe most HR and most major departments are going to be taken over by AI. As someone who has been working with a lot of AI guys, and we have been adapting AI into my business, into my mentor's business, I personally don't think you need to be an expert whenever it comes to AI. You don't need to be like the best in the world at it. Obviously, the better you are, the more demand you'll have for your skills. But I think as long as you understand the basics and you can understand AI's core foundational principles, I think you'll be good. I genuinely think you'll be okay. Like for me, I understand the basics of AI, I understand the basics of automations, and I've been able to make some pretty key hires into the business in order for us to be able to grow, in order for us to be able to scale. And that's exactly what you need. And in order for you to actually be able to hire people, you need to know what types of people to hire, because if you just hire a bunch of random ass people, you're probably gonna get fucked over. Why the fuck is my camera? What the fuck is wrong with my camera? Oh my gosh. Hang on, chat. Fuck, endpoints reached. The fucking fix yourself, dumb cunt. But yeah, a major example of this is most of the shit that we're doing with our business is with AI. We use ChatGPT for fucking legit everything. We use AI to give us instructions on how to do things. We use GPT to make bot on ChatGPT. That's how much we leverage AI, and that's how basically every single business is getting. Eric Su, which is one of the best marketers in the world, has a certain level of excellence that everybody needs to have within their business and understanding of AI, because he knows that if nobody understands AI, or if the people in his business don't understand AI, at least to a certain degree, then people are going to get fucking smoked. And I guess this kind of takes me to another point where you need to have general knowledge in multiple areas of life, but you need to be a specialist in one, or at least that is what most people say, and I personally agree. Because if you're a jack of all trades and you're good at everything, but you don't really stand out in anything, I personally don't think you're gonna stand out from the competition. People like specialists. As someone who's been hiring for AI sectors and certain tracking sectors in different parts of the business that I've been working on, I look for specialists in segments of whatever I'm hiring for. Obviously, we want people to have general knowledge, and we want people to understand everything to a high degree. Like, for example, what we do is we help larger businesses with their content, and I mean that's basically what we do. We help businesses with their content, organic content, and we need people to understand YouTube to a degree. We don't need everybody to be a fucking expert, and there are people in the business that are much better at content than I am, and I would still say that I understand content to a higher degree than most people. And I also personally consider myself to be very, very good with systems and being able to streamline certain things. I would not consider myself to be the killer with automations. I would consider myself to be pretty decent at them, but I understand a lot of things to a high degree. But I would consider myself to be very, very good at systematizing things and seeing what we can use and what we can't use, and funnels and growth operations. I consider that to be a part of my specialty. But that's the point. If you don't adapt to AI, you're gonna get fucking left behind, and you're going to lose a lot of fucking money. And I don't know, Iman's been talking about AI as well, Iman Ghazi, for like the shit that he's making with digital products. I would assume that, because if you guys don't know, Iman has his own AI that he's been developing. As someone who has seen some of his back-end things, there's an AI that he made. I forgot what it was called. Oh, are those bats? Cool. There's a bunch of bats up there. But yeah, even Iman's taking on AI. Alex Ramone's taking on AI. Everybody's taking on AI. If you're not taking on AI, what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna go left behind. Just understand the basics of it and you'll be good. Because understanding the basics for AI is the core foundation. And then you can see what parts of AI you actually need for yourself and what parts you don't. And then you can pick and choose what parts you can take to your business and what parts you don't need. Right now, what we're doing for our business is we are basically building out an AI that qualifies and nurtures leads via SMS and WhatsApp. And what we want to implement in the future is we want to make an AI that calls them and nurtures the leads and qualifies them via a call. But we want to start with the foundations on just basically being able to nurture and qualify leads via text instead of having them like right off the bat with calls. But yeah, it's a little back-end stuff on what we're doing. But yeah, adapt or die. Follow my main channel, links in the bio.